You think about something that will have indelible value long term, you have to think about, is what you're building something that 20 years down the road will still be distinctive and different. We're in the Soto, which is our most recent development project in San Antonio. It's a mass timber office building. It's 150,000 square feet, spec office, 6 stories on Broadway between downtown and Pearl. The aesthetics is something you really can't mimic. Our human nature is we are drawn to nature, right? And so bringing some of those natural elements into the built environment is something that we really wanted to prioritize here. Though the hard cost of the structure is more expensive, our time of construction was less.
It's about 4 months faster to build a 6-story mass timber building than it is to build a 6-story concrete building. I mean, we erected this entire building in 3 months. It's all part of the economics of whether you're going to build out of mass timber or not. So that is speed to market for these developers. The sooner they can get a product online and start leasing that product, the better they are from a construction loan standpoint, revenue generating standpoint, shorter duration with a contractor.
You start to really look at it through an overall holistic project level budget. It starts to normalize pretty quickly.
A huge factor is the amount of finish out that is necessary to a tenant.
If you're able to save prospective tenants money on their finish out, that helps you get to a deal relative to a competitor. The fact that our structure is our finish in this building, they're not having to wrap concrete columns with gyp. They're not having to put in the same level of drop ceiling.
It just has its own unique beauty. You know, people drive down 37 here and you can just see the timber frame inside. And I get questions all the time, what exactly is that building built out of? I've never seen anything like that before. I tell people we're changing the skyline of San Antonio and they look and say, well, it's only a 6-story building. Well, no, it's not just a 6-story building. It's a 6-story building made out of a product that we don't normally build 6-story buildings out of.
The idea of using young growth trees with sustainable harvesting of that timber, responsible forestry practices, has really made this something that has put it at least close to par from an economic standpoint, but also from an environmental standpoint, way ahead of steel and concrete.
This particular building, I really do think it's a catalyst. It's going to change the way we build.